Once in a company worked a geek. This geek was hashtag Jameson. Hashtag did not speak much. He was the low of the low, the lowest class imaginable. Dog poo on his shoe had more class than hashtag. He did not care though. He had his laptop with him, the one his mom gave him years ago, the day he first started working at the company. His coworkers would tease him, "Where'd you get that laptop?" One would say, "I bet he got it from his mama," said the other coworker. They would slam his computer closed shut. This was the usual routine. Each time he had to have his laptop fixed with duct tape and super glue since he couldn't afford to have it fixed professionally. What kept him going and sane was his love for his laptop. As time went by, hashtag Jameson's laptop became extremely outdated and, or in other words, grew to resemble a form of heavy oversized brick. He realized why his laptop was always the butt of all of his coworkers' jokes. It was duct tape all along the bottom and the top of the screen and keyboard. The only letter on the keyboard that remained were WTH, and the screen flickered as much as strobe lights at a rave. Although he saw the imperfection aspect of his computer, he still knew he loved it, and would love it until the day it crashed. After attempting to revive it, he decided it was no use, and that he would have to take it to the best tech support in town, the Geek Squad. After the Geek Squad checked out the laptop, they said, "There is no use to revive it." After receiving the devastating news, hashtag Jameson began to cry a little, but then he realized this might be a good thing. Although hashtag Jameson was a simple man, he felt the need to get a new laptop because it could mean getting an opportunity to bond with his coworkers. He decided he would start saving money by spending less on his Clash on Clans app and on his daily Starbucks coffee. He also decided he would stop going to the weekly Color Me Mine ladies' night because it would be a waste of money. Hashtag became consumed with the idea of a new laptop and began to make his life all about it. After coming up with the money, hashtag ordered the laptop. A couple days later, UPS comes to his door and drops off his new Dell Latitude 14 Rug Extreme OMG Series 5000 model LOL. After opening the box, he began to yell OMG over and over again. The next day, hashtag goes to work with his new laptop. He begins to act pompously and says, "Have you met my new laptop?" to anyone who walks by. His coworkers began to gather around his desk and tell him how great his laptop is. Later that day, hashtag receives an invite from a coworker to a company party. Hashtag decided that he would attend this party and flaunt his new laptop. Throughout the workday, he imagined partygoers saying such as, "Wow, that laptop looks better than my wife." As a result, hashtag neglected his work and had to stay a little later, but soon enough, laptop in hand, he pranced all the way to the party. However, upon arriving, hashtag realized that he was still extremely uncomfortable around the other people. Hashtag could not manage to partake in any other conversations about American Idol or the Kardashians. As such, hashtag crapped himself in the corner and remained there until he couldn't take the awkwardness any longer. So hashtag stealthily made his way out the door and let himself out without anybody noticing. Much to his disappointment, hashtag did not receive the praise he was expecting. He made his way home with his head hanging lower than an elephant's trunk. While he was walking, he ran into a couple of shady-looking young men who were tagging nearby. They heard his footsteps, made their way over him, and said, "Hey man, thank you for picking up my laptop." Hashtag was about to yell for help, but one of the young men punched him in the gut and made him keel over. When hashtag managed to regain his bearings, he hobbled over a nearby police officer to see if he could recover his stolen laptop. However, this police officer that hashtag managed to track down was obsessed with playing Flappy Bird, that he waved him off and told him to file a complaint and hope for the best. Disappointed and distraught, hashtag made his way home and tried to get some sleep.
Created using Powtoon.